Welcome back to WASHOE Nevada for episode 17 with me, MrSealyp. Some time has passed. It's now 11:30. I've done as much as I can do now with regard to my total mix ration ingredients, because I put in the last episode, the end of the last episode, the new, or this silo, the Mercury Farms silo from Alien Gym here, and we've got the standard silo for WASHOE over there, which means we've got a capacity of 800,000 litres now. So what I've done, if we look up there, I have cleared field 10 and field 16. I've made hay, I windrowed it, and I've collected it. So in total, in both those silos now, we've got 697,284 litres of hay. We've got 337,000 litres just over of straw. I did buy 2 loads of straw. And then silage, I've emptied the bunker silo. So between the two silos we've got 535,612 litres of silage. So we've got everything I need. Now, as you can see, the bunker silo to my right is clear. So, if you didn't see me do some Mercury Farms, if you didn't watch the episode, this is the total mix ration machine, and it's just brilliant. Because I can put my mixer wagon under the pipe to put my 3 ingredients into mix, but then I can also then dump it back into the silo to store the TMR. I don't have to move anywhere, which is absolutely brilliant. So, start off with silage is fine. God, Jim's thing goes way faster than the other one, doesn't it? Although it's still technically Jim's. I'm going to be very, very aware of that. And then we want straw, which should take me to 14 ish, and then back to hay again to fill it up, and we should get total mix ration at some point. There we go. And then all I do is press R1 and triangle, and it goes back into the silo. So I'm making total mix ration, putting it back into the silo. This silo will hold 500,000 litres. So what I'm going to do now is spend a bit of time here at the silo making total mix ration. If I fill it, fantastic. That's what the ingredients are there for. And I do have some other over in the other silo as well. But that's what I'm going to do for a bit. So I will see you in a little while once I've done all of this. I've got a couple of ideas of things I want to do. I do need to do the potato harvest on field 5. I'm thinking of buying a slurry spreader. I'll go into a bit more detail about that in a minute if I do. But anyway, I'll see you in a bit once this is all done. I have just taken on another cotton contract over on field 12, another field that I've done 2 fertilising states on. So 2 cotton harvesters borrowed, they're chugging away over there. What suddenly dawned on me, this silo will take forage and chips and potatoes and sugar beet and everything. I don't technically need this one now, because that will hold 500,000 litres, this will hold 200,000 litres. So I can have that dismantled and get the money for the scrap, or sell it to somebody else who might use it. So I'm going to probably do that. What I have got now though is in storage, let's go across, we have got 800,000 litres of total mix ration mixed and in the silos. So both silos are full of total mixed ration, and we've still got just over 400,000 litres of silage left, 427,000 litres of hay, 211 of straw, to make more if I need to. So I've got plenty on hand, don't have to worry about total mixed ration for a while. What it does also mean though is that field 16 I think I'm going to cultivate. I might grab one of the tractors and get that cultivated and get a different crop in 16. We used it, well, I've used it just now, we got a fair bit off of it, but I've got enough on hand for the time being that I can just tick over with field 10 now. So I'll probably grab the case cultivator, get over there and get that done. I also need to get the potatoes done. So I think what I'm going to do now is we'll get that dismantled while we're gone. I'm going to take this Anderson mixer back, don't need it again for a while, and then yeah, we'll get the potato harvester, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to palletize them. Again, don't know what the thumbnail is going to be, so you might have already seen that anyway, but yeah, so rather than just do them all loose, I'm going to get the I'm trying to think which one it is. Is it the RH something or other? Anyway, it's one of the conveyor belts. It's in the conveyor belt systems, and it will palletize root crops, so we'll do that. Someone did suggest to me, might have been Bear and Papa, might have been Big Daddy, trying to think, about when I replaced my John Deere mod for this one, there is actually a Fendt 900 mod. Now I've done the Fendt 1000. I've used that before. That was the baked bean over on Marwell, well, Fellsborough and Marwell. But apparently the modded Fendt 900 goes up to 456 horsepower, I think, from what I gather. So I'm just having a quick look in store because I am curious. I have installed it. It'd be under large tractors, so I'm pretty sure I did the mod review on it, but I've done so many vehicles I can't. Yeah, the Fendt 900 Vario can change all those bits and bobs, which is fine. It's actually the engine setup. Oh, 426, not 456. Actually though, because the standard one, that's the Vario Power, only goes up to 400 horsepower, doesn't it? So 426 isn't bad, is it? If I get another tractor, I might do, although I do like the look of that. MT700E Stealth. I don't know. It was just an idea. Right, I need potato technology. We're going to lease this. It's going to take a little while. I'm not going to use the smaller ones. It will take forever using the small ones, so I might as well get on with it. 25 grand to lease it. God, blimey. Blimey, governor. That's a lot, isn't it? And how much per operating hour? Another 10 grand on top. I better make some money on these potatoes. It's my own stupid fault for buying the field and thinking it was oats, but might as well. I haven't done potatoes for a little while. I'm trying to think when I last did them. Probably on Marwell, I suppose. Beacons on. We might as well open it up while we're en route. No pun intended. And what I'll probably do is I'll grab the belt system, the palletizer, and probably bring it over here next to the field. So I'll just take stuff directly from this to the palletizer. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, and off we go. Right. It's actually a fair sized field for potatoes. We're going to get quite a lot. I'll do a load of pallets. Whether I'll do them all palletized, we'll see. I'll bring over that kind of low loader trailer and we'll put them onto that because that's got straps. And we'll take them to the root crop sell point because that's what you do, don't you, with root crops? I always love the way these things work. All the different belts, and it's just incredible. So in the store then we've got the Grimmer, must get it right, the RH2460 loaded in this machine with potatoes and sugar beets will create nicely packaged pallets you can sell. Alternatively, it can load conveyor belts with sugar beets or potatoes. This whole doing this field could end up being as an absolute lost leader, and we'll see what we make on it. We might just recover the money for our stuff, but it really doesn't matter. It's what it is. Right, okay. That's that. I'll go and grab the Massey Ferguson skid steer loader and the pallet forks. We'll grab the trailer. A whole operation. The harvest is full already. It only takes 9,000 and something. 850 or 950, something like that. Rather this was placed somewhere fairly flat, but that might be tricky up on here. Yeah, I would say it's actually going to be very tricky. What about here maybe? I think they come out on, if I remember correctly, this side. Actually, right, what we'll do, let's enable pallet creation. Lower belt. Drop it off. Go and grab the trailer. And we'll come back in a minute with the forks. Turn that off. Yeah, cool. Actually, I suppose what I could do is lease. Oh, what one was it? It was a Fleagle trailer, wasn't it? Was it just a Fleagle flatbed? I'll have a look. I might lease that actually. That might be better putting the pallets onto than the low loader. Probably. Actually, what I think I'll do, because I'm only taking small amounts, I think I'll use the case. The John Deere's been getting quite a workout. Although to be fair, the John Deere could go over and cultivate field 16, couldn't it? Of course it could, right. The actual cotton contract I've taken on doesn't actually pay out very much at all for the contract itself. but it might work out okay if I have a spare bale or a bale and a half or something like that left over. A lot of people mentioned about the Great Plains YP 4025, the new planter seed direct drill, and I went for a trailer attachment, and a lot of people comment to say you should have gone for the 3-point link because it pushes the whole thing back a little bit further and gives you a better turning circle. So I might take it into the customization point and actually do something about that, because that would make life a lot easier. Yeah, this has only done 2 strips and it's full. Well, not even 2 strips, 1 3/4. Pretty sure each pallet when it comes out of the palletizer is 2,000 litres. So like I say, doing a field this size I would have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. But I suppose I can do, why not? On, beacons off, away it goes. Just whether or not it's going to get in the way of it turning, it shouldn't do. If you haven't used this before, it's quite cool. It fills the kind of the trough up, or it should do. Like so, tip into there. And there we go. First pallet comes out, drops off, fills up with 2,000 litres, and then the belt will stop. Belt should stop, there we go. I come and move that pallet away, new pallet goes there, and it carries on and so on. Rather cool, right. Does it take all of it out of there? Yep. So, let's go and grab the Massey skid steer loader. So what I'll do is take this one out of the way, lift up very slightly. As soon as I move it out of the way, next pallet should drop out. Should. That's weird. Oh, there you go. Seems to be off a little bit. Oh well, never mind. Right, I'll just put it to one side for a minute. I still haven't sorted out a trailer. Get these out of the way. Like I say, we could end up with an absolute load of pallets. What I could do, if I try and stack them on top of each other now. So I'm wondering, so this is the first time I've done this on 19. 17 I did it a few times in different Let's Plays, but the other pallets would just drop out automatically. Get the feeling that unless you actually get into it, the actual conveyor itself, they're not going to come out. That's annoying. That means you've got to be with it the whole time. Not sure about that. Still not straight. Yeah. What? That's ridiculous. I have automatic engine start on, so there's no reason why that would do that. Don't know, okay. Right then, the Flegel flatbed semi that I was looking for is actually a bale trailer, and it's now an auto-load bale trailer. I don't think it was when it first came out. Right. I have moved the palletizer, and the last pallet I did, it automatically did it. Oh, come on. I thought I'd fixed it. Oh well, never mind. Oh, there you go. So I didn't have to get back in it. I don't know what's changed then. Why that suddenly started working again. But anyway, it is. Is it a sensible idea to do these by box? I wanted to do something different. Probably not, because there's so much coming off this field. If you had a small field and you were doing a smallish delivery, then yeah, palletize them. It's a great idea. I like it. I think, you know, I find doing jobs like this quite therapeutic. And one thing I will say, that it's a change from 17. The same as wool pallets. These used to be 2,000 litres, and I said that earlier on. They're not anymore. They're only 1,000 litre per pallet, which is a bit annoying because obviously you're going to need twice as many pallets to shift the same amount as you used to on 17. But it's the same as the wool pallets. I don't know why they changed them from 2,000 to 1,000. Because especially potatoes, we know yield on potatoes is normally incredibly high. So if you've got even a fairly small field, you're going to have quite a high yield, and you're going to have loads and loads and loads of boxes, because realistically the trailer I'm using is the 52,000 litre, and that's pretty much full now. Harvest has stopped. I'm not even halfway across that field. Doing it with pallets on this trailer, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'm just about to put 12, the 12th box, that's 12,000 litres. I think I might get 16 on each side, so you're looking at 32,000 litres for this entire trailer, with the potatoes palleted, boxed up. So I don't know, much as it's an interesting way of doing it, and I do like it boxed, I think it looks cool, but is it the most time effective? Is it the easiest way of doing it? Absolutely not. It takes a while. You've got to be incredibly patient. My stacking isn't the best in the world. There's a couple that went a bit astray. I think because I was stacking up 2 at a time to start off with, because I thought it'd be easier for loading. The problem is, as soon as you pick up 2 with the pallet forks, the top one shuffles and shifts about a bit. So it is actually realistically easier doing 1 pallet at a time as they come off the palletizer. But you live and learn. I just finished, as you've probably just seen, I'd finished the cotton contract I did on field 12. That paid out very nicely. So we're up to 692,000. And in the last 20 minutes, half hour or so, my field 9 with my oats in and my field 11A with my cotton in are both ready to harvest. So if I ever finish the potatoes on here, I'll get on with that. That won't be to the next episode, there's absolutely no way, but whoa, I don't want this falling off. So close. There we go, that's better. So yeah. And what you can do like this as well, it's kind of handy if you put the straps on so you can see where they are. As you put pallets down, you can kind of place them where the straps are going to be, which helps. You can strap them down and the straps will do this on this side. I know it's not realistic at all when you do it, but when you load up the other side, if you wanted to, you can actually put the pallets will go through the straps, and you can butt them right up against these pallets here, because these are strapped down, they're not going to go anywhere. Like I say, it's not realistic, and what I could have done was just put the first set of pallets further over, or I could have positioned the trailer differently, or you know, there's all different ways of doing this. People that load lorries and trucks and stuff for a living will say, you know, there's a specific way of doing it, and I absolutely agree, they're the professionals. I'm not, so I'm just, you know, having a go. Done it on plenty of maps. Like I say, as soon as you lift that top one, lift the bottom one, the top ones seem to shift a little bit to the left every time. Well, I think what I will do is put this one on. I will undo the strap of the previous one and then shove these from the back to get them on a little bit better. Because I think they could do with being a little bit neater on. Let's try that. Yes, if I take that strap off now, like that, come round from behind, and because of where I positioned the truck there's now a tree in the way, but we shan't let that spoil the fun. Maybe. That really is in a terrible position. Okay. Not to worry. So if I lift these forks up, just try if I can. Just give them a bit of a shove. Go on. A bit further. Kind of, we'll get there. That was a little bit heavy-handed, but there we go. Right, they're up a little bit tighter. That's a bit better. Cool. That's that one. That's that one, and they do fit just about on there without overhanging. I could have also put them on. If you look at the back of the trailer, again, everything's in the way because of the width of it, and I'm putting them on lengthways. I could have actually put the pallets the other way around, so they're all going on in this direction, and probably got more on. Again, I could have done, absolutely, but I think I'm going to do one load, and then the rest I will do loose. I just wanted to do it. I wanted to use the palletizer again. And the trailer does look cool with boxes on it. I don't, you know, it just does. So, I'm going to see you much later. Once I've got the other side loaded as well. We'll take these to sell. The rest we will definitely do loose, lest I lose my sanity. Can you imagine doing an entire field 1,000 litres at a time? You could end up with 100 odd thousand litres. It would be just a ridiculous amount of boxes. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is coming out sideways. It's sort of twisting the pallets. And the next one's decided not to bother. I'm so confused with why it's doing that. It's been working fine and now it's not. I've still got potatoes in there, haven't I? Oh, I don't know. Oh, seems to be as soon as I move out of a certain position out of the way. Right, I'm going to turn the truck around and I will continue. I will see you later on. Right. Isn't it funny how you forget the bad bits but remember the good bits from all sorts of things you do in every walk of life? It's interesting that between 17 and 19 some things haven't changed. One, lag. Frame rate drop. I can't put any more on that trailer. I should have probably stopped after these two stacks on this side. It's horrendous. The closer I get to it, slower everything becomes. It's not too bad walking. As soon as I start the truck up and start to drive, you will see. It hates it. It's one of those weird things. It's kind of always baffled me that there's the ability to do it, yet nothing's been, like, you know, the bale situation where you have these kind of what I call ethereal bales that until you actually unload them onto the trailer and strap them, they're there but kind of not. In that if you drive around without the straps on and you haven't actually put them onto the trailer itself, unloaded them in inverted commas, they're kind of there but not. I don't know why they've never done that with these pallets, because it's just awful. So I'm going to drive over to the root crop sale. I'm not going to make you sit and watch it. I'm sure I said that on 17 the last time I did this. Anyway, I was hoping it would be different. I was wrong. I will see you there in a minute, and let's get rid of these pallets, and then the rest will be done loose. Has to be. So we're here with a very slow crawl, imperceptible. possible, as long as I don't move the camera too much. I don't want to take the straps off because these are going to go all over the place, I would imagine. I wonder though... No, frame rate doesn't improve much, I'll be honest. There we go, and we are starting to sell. Not a huge amount, but then like I say 1,000 litres per box. That's weird, why aren't these? The front ones don't want to know. How odd. Okay, I have to sort that out. So the rest will all be loose. There's absolutely no way I'm doing that again. I think I've just been clobbered again as I for the next hour on the potato harvester. That's nice. There we go. They're gone. Right. Lag has gone. Trailer didn't go back. That was a waste of money as well. I think I just broke even on the lease of the trailer. So that's good. There's still a load of potatoes left to harvest, so... This was not about making money, it was just about having a bit of fun. Boxing Day. Okay, we're up to 709,000. This field of potatoes is looking okay. The harvester's getting close towards its second hour, no, into its third hour. I got clobbered 10 grand for its second hour. That said, we're actually in the green on this at the moment. I did the first load of pallets, boxes, up at the root crop sell point. I bet it's just, yeah, full tank. I got the money for that. I then did a full load, and the best price at the moment is actually at the livestock market, and got 20 grand. This is the second loose load rather than box load. I needed to cover 24 grand for the harvester, then another 10 grand for the next hour. That's 34 grand. So potentially with this load I'm up over 40, 50 grand, I think, something like that. So we are kind of in the green on this contract, and there's more to go. That said, I will get clobbered for, I reckon, another 10 grand for the harvester. Unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. They don't have a very big header, they take a while, and they don't have a very big tank either. So, I don't know, let's see what we're going to get for this. We're going to make money at the end of the day. Yep, 19,728, so nearly another 20 grand. So yeah, we're doing alright. I have harvested field 9 to get the straw swath, so the oat is sitting in the harvester. Field 16 has been cultivated, it has been fertilised, I should have looked, and is now being limed, because that needs to be limed, and I'm going to put a crop in 16. I'm going to finish fertilising this field 5 in front of me, there will be a crop going in that. And I will be taking the straw swath off of field 9, and that will be going into the silo. So yeah, a few jobs all going on at the same time. I unloaded the fertiliser out of the fertiliser spreader just up here on the floor, and then when I got lime, so I could be doing kind of 2 jobs at the same time. Then when I come back I'll put the fertiliser back in it. I just thought I'd explain, you know, what I'm getting per load. Right, take that off. Cool, okay. And so, at 4:15, the potato harvest almost comes to a close, and I'm working everything on this field at the moment. Field 16 is done, soybean is in, complete. I bought the seeder planter over, that's putting soybean into here as well. The fertiliser spreader is spreading right up behind the potato harvester. We're up to 755,000 though, so we've done alright. We've broken even I think taking off everything that we've paid out for the harvester, for the hourly rates, for the palletizer and for the trailer. I think we've made about 40 odd thousand on this contract. I think, something like that. We've done about 4 full loads, I think. So 80 grand plus the pallets up the top, which is about 10, which is about 90. Whether I get off this, which isn't going to be a huge amount in the trailer. Yeah, about 40 grand, 45 grand, something like that. There are quicker and easier ways of making the money. It takes a long time when you're doing potatoes and things like that, so let's fold that up. That will need to go back. Move it right out of the way so the planter and the fertiliser spreader don't get in the way. We'll get our tractor off the field. Well, they're all our tractors, actually. It's our tractor. We got on there 4,803 litres. Bonus. Has been commented recently that I say cool too much. I realised I just went back through to start editing for this video, this episode, and I do say it a lot. I didn't realise how often I said it, so I shall try to avoid it. Right, let's go and take this. Hopefully the seeder won't catch up to the fertiliser spreader too quickly. But it might do. Right. So the last of this. So next job on the list is my cotton harvest on field 11A. I am going to be leasing the John Deere cotton harvester for that. That's going to be in the next episode. And to be honest with you, I don't care whether I make money or break even. I want to use that harvester. I want to give it a go. I want to do the round bales. The harvest is expensive, and knowing what we know about how long it takes to do harvests, I could get clobbered for extra hours, leasing fees and stuff like that. And to be fair, on this map, considering all the different ways you can make money on Jim's maps, the cotton doesn't actually pay out hugely. I mean, the price has fluctuated, but you know, we'll see how we go. That's going to come in the next episode. I did talk about slurrying equipment. I'm thinking about slurrying because the livestock market has a surplus of slurry that you can buy. Plus my cows are now producing slurry at quite a rate. If I actually have a look now into my menu and we go down, we've got 21,000 litres of milk, 36,000 litres of slurry, which is a full tanker load, 26,000 litres of manure, next animal in 10 hours, so we should get some more animals too, which means a full load of slurry, if I take it in the tanker up to the BGA at midnight, that's about 17 grand for a full load of slurry. So I'm thinking what I might do is do a few slurry runs of my own from my cows, and from the livestock market, and then I can make a bit of money doing that, which is great, but also the byproduct up at the BGA is digestate. So if I get a slurry spreader, I can use the digestate from up at the BGA. So I'm kind of taking it from the cows, making some money on it, getting the byproduct, and then reusing that as a fertiliser source. So I might do that. I did say about getting the Rubicon or something like that, but I think I might go down the slurrying route. You know, again, that could all change by tomorrow. You know what I'm like. So as I said, field 9's done, the oats are off it, the swaths are on the ground which I'm going to collect, the oats are in the harvester which I'm now going to empty. I don't need the oats, I haven't got horses or anything like that at the moment. I did think maybe I might get a small little horse enclosure and have a couple, but at the moment I'm not going to. What are oats paying out? Not a huge amount, I wouldn't have thought. Oh, actually, 1,206 at Star Peak. Oh, I might sell them. What have I got? 9,000. Should make over 10 grand on that. Right then. Everything is progressing. I'm trying to work out whether or not to do my harvest, my cotton harvest tonight. So it will get dark. Or wait till the morning, because I don't want to get clobbered for double leasing kind of costs. But that is a decision for another time. We have come to the end of this episode. We've got a lot done, as we often do in the episodes. Did a cotton harvest, I've got fields prepped and cultivated and fertilised and limed. I've got the potato harvest done. Yeah, we've done a fair bit. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.